Doubling Down with the Derricos, a TLC series, has the couple documenting the difficulties of raising 14 children. Growing even more with the Derricos, Deon Derrico and Karen Derrico are divorcing. According to TMZ, the reality stars, who document the difficulties of raising 14 children on their TLC series, filed for divorce on June 4, and the agreement was approved by a judge 2 days later on June 6. Based on court records that the outlet was able to get, the couple is dividing up the legal and physical care of their 13 minor children. TLC has been contacted by people seeking comment. Expanding on the Derricos' double play, Karen describes the 3-hour procedure for preparing 14 children for snow play, exclusive. Derrick, 13, 12-year-old twins Dallas and Denver, 10-year-old quintuplets Deon, Dayton, Derrico, and Derricos, 6-year-old Diaz and Deon, and 4-year-old triplets Dawson, Deon, and Diver are the children of Deon and Karen, who were married in 2005. Darian, the oldest daughter, is 18. Karen will be in charge of the children's health insurance, and Deon will pay $1,166 in child support each month, according to the outlet. Since the judge accepted the settlement without her asking to have her maiden name restored, Karen also intends to preserve her last name Derrico. Increasing the Derricos' double down, Deon explains what's making his Derrico OCD go out the roof, exclusive. The news of their divorce was revealed 2 weeks before doubling down with the Derricos' Season 5 finale on July 2. An official synopsis for this season of the show states that the Derricos' search for a new house has been a forever process and is putting a strain on Deon and Karen's marriage. In the season finale, Karen Derrico noted, "The last few months haven't been easy for any of us, especially for Deon and I, shortly after they moved into their new house and several months before they filed for divorce." Couple Deon and Karen Derrico disclosed that they were having difficulty getting eye-to-eye on their new house a few months prior to filing for divorce. During the Doubling Down with the Derricos Season 2 finale on July 2, the ex-couple discussed the challenges they encountered in remodeling their new home and ensuring it was ready for habitation. After the work was completed and the new carpet was installed, Deon and Karen visited a hardware store to get paint samples for their kids' classroom. The couple talked to cameras about how their relationship had been impacted by the moving process while they debated which colors would look best. Growing even more with the Derricos, Deon says he's dealing with a lot, but despite his divorce, he feels mentally great. Particularly for Deon and myself, the past few months haven't been easy, Karen acknowledged in a joint confessional. "We haven't really been on the same page throughout this entire house drama, but we're really and truly starting to communicate and see eye to eye." Deon nodded in agreement as she continued, "We all have to work together to make sure that this family tree stays extremely strong and weathers any storm that comes its way." Eventually, the Derrico family started packing up their possessions and moving out of their previous house. Deon and Karen's older children packed up the last few boxes after thinking back on their pleasant times spent in the house, and Karen went on to describe how the move had actually shined a light on our differences. "But at the end of the day, we got through it because we are a great team." Growing up with Deon Derrico of the Derricos said to Karen prior to their divorce, "I cannot do this without you." Later in the program, Deon eventually told their kids about the new house. They ate their first supper together as a family around the dinner table after they had thoroughly investigated every corner of the house. Karen glanced around at her beaming kids on TV as the couple discussed how their relationship survived despite being frustrated through the process. "When you're trying to walk through that storm, just know that rainbow is there and it's on other side," said Karen. "It's gonna be a beautiful, bright sunshine day." Deon continued, "I mean, of course, I know everyone feel like their family is the best, but we're the mother and father of 14 beautiful, loving children, and family never changes." Growing even more with the Derricos after divorcing, Deon and Karen Derrico divided custody of their 13 minor children. Even though Karen and Deon were able to come to an understanding at the end of the episode, a title card showed that the pair had decided to part ways a few months after the move. The reality stars filed for divorce on June 4, and according to TMZ, it was approved by a court 2 days later on June 6. The site stated that the 13 minor children of the ex-couple will have joint legal and physical custody.